I think it could be a region where I think I'm a 99 defense because it looks like it's in the car. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what the man for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. You still at your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining, I gotta bitch change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it. Ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The stadium itself might be a bit newer, but it's a rivalry that still burns hot. And here we go, the Battle of the Bay from Santa Clara.
Be the worst Vegas team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run the counter. James. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. A great play there. 65 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
On the ready.
He's still back in.
132 fighter.
Joe Burrow.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
Champ Bailey!
Picked off by Champ Bailey. And his
don't
crew will take
my
over
pick
at
slam.
their own
That's Bailey's
45-yard
shit,
line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie
Champ
QB, what
Bailey.
lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the
Champ
defensive
Bailey.
backs reacted, but they don't react like they do
Yes,
on this
Slim, that was
level.
a great
So
idea.
when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Second and 9 now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They're going to look to throw. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Oh my god, dude, this is so fucking suck, man.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He'll look to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
One guy walks to that side.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 at the 19. Looking to throw. Being chased out. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Man, I got you. Man. Hey. 52's the mic. Watch Mike. Time to go night. Check 52's the mic.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
They'll drop the throw.
Oh my god, you get fucking burned by fucking OBJ!
Odell Beckham there to make the grab.
Oh, the
and his
fucking
guys are on the
offside,
board
bro.
here in this 1st quarter.
Why did that guy do that, bro? Like, he didn't...
Forbath, the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Got fucking burned by fucking...
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Oh, I have an 89 kicker. I spent $600,000
this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
33.
Fucking motion. Well, I didn't even want a fucking motion. My fucking god.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going to try and throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. They run it with James. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. These two teams all tied after 1.
I still can't believe that fucking OBJ play, dude. Fuck that.
2nd and 2. That's caught by the Hall of Famer Marvin Harrison. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll look to throw. James has got it. Complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 12 more yards there and another first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he's in for the 49ers score.
Hey, I'm not letting
Stenerud on for the extra point.
Again, right? These guys picking up with that OBJ.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier.
Good shit, TJ.
Bring him down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
He'll drop to throw. Looking deep down.
Wow!
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Christian Kirk, 95 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Forbath able to convert the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
I'm playing the deepest zone you can play.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
First game of the day, though. So whatever.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now this time he'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking left side of his gun. That's James. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The AI
153 remaining in this first half of play.
Yeah, right?
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. It's James. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gonzalez. 15 for the Niners there, a 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. On the ground, it's James. And it's a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 2nd and 3. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this 1st half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long.
I'm definitely fucking moving. All right, come on, let's get there.
2nd and 15. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
52's the mark, boys, 52. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What happened? You can't go that far?
2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Listen.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. 2nd and long. There's the Harrison. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another time. We'll see. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught.
Get the fuck out of me, Dave! Get the fuck out of me, Dave! Let's go!
Final play of the 1st half.
Thanks, man. I won it. That's it. I didn't even try to go. I was worried if I went. I was worried if I went aggressive, he would try to caught it in the air, he would have got hit and would have dropped. So I just
snatching things right at the end. And grabbing a little bit
come
of
on,
control.
D.
What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Wow, it's like...
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Dude, me and my boy, you're here, bro. We stood up.
It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Oh, shit! Let's go Sean Taylor, bro. Doing the most right now. Doing the most. Yo, can I get this?
They'll run on first down. It's James. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Second and 5. Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 7 on the tuck and run. And it'll give him a new set of downs.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his
eyes
downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now back to throw. Steps away to his left.
Don't throw it tiny.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is where force meets
Dude, he threw them the ball
in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality
He's like, here, I don't want to win this game anymore. He
forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
I'll just say, man, if you missed that, I'll just put the back of your head out tight to a fucking semi-truck and run that bitch over.
Up to double digits now at 10. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
No! The same animation where it hits the ground and it bounces up on their
halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Go!
Get rid of it. He's taken down. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk.
And
that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Christian Kirk, 88 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
That's actually starting to get annoying.
Forbath, the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
We gotta leave the game now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
You ain't catching me.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Woo! And I broke that tackle, baby. Good shit, Ninja. Let's go.
DJ Moore.
Man, I don't know how I ran that all the way up there. Because, like, I got 3 people in that little skinny-ass corner I had.
And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Stidderud to kick it away. This will be taken short. The Raiders offense set to get this drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He sets to fire deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Why did Slim leave, though?
Charles, that's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down.
Woo!
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Isn't there, but he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Johnson on free. Football's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, this is so bad. Alright, at least I'm not playing this league, though.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll set up the throw. He finds his target, Beckham. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way.
This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 18. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference. Meet ahead.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Oh, this play could work.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll set up to throw. They'll rifle this one deep right side. That's
bro, get off me.
Playing 3 quarters.
Don't touch me.
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7.
Oh,
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. A little bit of time. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They start on the ground here at Sanders.
Man, where you
He's
going,
only
Aaron?
able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
My favorite running back.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. A gain there of 21 yards. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Okay, that worked. I just wish we kind of
good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Back to throw now on 1st down. Going up top. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jarvis Landry, 56 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
We're going to think of something.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Fighting hard.
This will be taken very short.
Oh, man, Franco
pretty good
should have
starting
had
field position
that.
as they get it up past the 35.
Oh, my God. Of course that guy didn't give me blocking. Of course that
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Brockers in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
Wide open, somehow that dumbass.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it...
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
All right, bet. I got
this
cheated.
game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
That's going on. Probably, I don't know. I have to look through it.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down. He's back to throw. Got a man. It's Harrison complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Alright,
they had to go.
Guys, bullshit. Man, we could have won that if I didn't get sacked. You know, it's just a battle line that my friend got. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.